You guys ever been so busy you just don't know what to do next? Like your to-do list is so full that you just don't know which one to tackle next? This is one of those weeks. Hello my people, welcome back to J6 Flips. We have a busy week this week. Right now we're headed to grab the sold items from the storage unit, aka the J6 Flips mothership. We usually would be doing some sourcing either before or after this, but got to do some research for an event coming up. I got assigned some credentials to go to Bellator in Temecula at the Pechanga Resort and Casino. Stoked to get out there and get some in-person coverage going again. Obviously that's been the goal for me and making it happen. So I'm excited to get the first one out of the way and hopefully make it a common occurrence. But for now, let's go grab these solds. First up is this Nike hat. It's kind of like a tie-dye color, yellow, pinkish thing. Very cool hat. Not sure why it took so long to sell. I feel like it would have sold full price in the store easily. I ended up getting 15 bucks for it. Then there's this Rourke Revival button-up shirt. It's a short sleeve. The brand just looked nice, so I looked it up and the comps were there. Not something crazy of a sale, but a sale nonetheless. Then there's this Barcelona tie / scarf combo. New with tags. It's a donation from my uncle. Not that Barcelona, the Barcelona of Ecuador, which is cool. Obviously an Ecuadorian found this and copped it. This is a Salvation find. Paid 2 bucks for this at the clothing sale that it went to. It's an Adidas USA soccer shirt. It's kind of like a Henley polo kind of thing. Just thought it looked cool. Adidas brand, heat ready, so nice little sale there. And last but not least today, there's Acer Biz. They're like the hand guard covers for cyclists or dirt bikers. I forget which one this one was for, but picked these up. I think it was $8 at the Council thrift shop and ended up selling them for 40 bucks. So. All right, my people, it is now Tuesday. Yesterday I didn't do anything reseller related until the night when I started listing some of the items from the photos I took Sunday. But now we're at the storage unit. We only have one thing to ship out, but we still got plenty of things to do to be productive at least. I have these bags of clothes here that need to be folded and bagged up and put away into the inventory, and also some hard good items and some bigger items that need to be also put away and find a new home until it sells. So gonna jump on that and do those, and then later on we'll see what else we can get into. Okay, so I just finished bagging everything, putting it away. This is the one item that sold today. It's a John Barbados jacket. I just packed it up in an old Amazon package. No need to use new stuff for that, and this works out great. It's going close by anyway, staying in California. And let's get our day going. The week did not go as planned last week. We were so busy, we had so many things to do. I had a lot of sourcing to do. I needed to make a pile to list. I needed a bunch of stuff to write before the fights this past weekend, and none of it happened because Maximo got sick. I had to stay home with him for 2 days, and then we had to travel to Orange County to go for the fights. So the last couple of days just went out the window as far as reselling goes, but it was amazing just to spend time with him. He's so hilarious. He was sick, but he wasn't that sick. We just kept him home. And it was just a good time hanging out with him for 2 full days of just us. And he's in a superhero phase, so it's a lot of fun playing with the superhero toys that I got for him, but are mostly for me because I'm the one having the most fun, I think. But either way, back to work. It's Monday. We got things to do. We got to go to the ship out things. I think we have 11 items to ship today. Then we'll go to the Goodwill bins because we need a lot of items. And yeah, I do have some writing to do, but we got to keep a balance of everything. In a game of spinning plates, you got to hit everything to evenly disperse the efforts. So because I've been putting off all the reselling stuff, that's my focus today, and then I'll get to to writing later. All right, so just landed at the J6 Flips mothership. I'm gonna get in here, grab all the sold items and show you what's sold. So I just laid everything out this time. First up is this egg cuber. I made a funny reel about this thing and how it's just kind of a silly pickup, but it sells. I think I paid $1 for it and it sold for 14 bucks. This is an old bag that my wife had laying around in an old storage bin. This is obviously a Hello Kitty tote bag. I forget what year it's from, but it stayed around surprisingly long. A bunch of watchers showed up immediately and just kind of sat on it and waited. But it sold, so I'm just glad to get it out of here. This is a DVD that my uncle donated. There was a bunch of DVDs I looked through. I picked a couple. This is one of them. Surprised how much it was worth, but I'm glad it sold rather than just donating it. Another game, probably one of my cooler pickups. It was $1 I paid for this at a local, I think they just call it like a discount store. They have a lot of new items that they bought in whole lots and stuff, and they have a lot of used stuff. But this was just in the bin, the games bin. I was just kind of scanning all the ones. They had a lot of useless ones, but this one was surprisingly valuable. A lot of them had sold over 100, didn't sell at that, and I eventually got an offer, so I took that, and then it's gone. So profits for sure. Before we get to the clothes, these are some Puma Ignite waterproof golf shoes. Obviously there's a couple missing, so you note that stuff in the listing, and that's probably why it took a little bit longer. Plus these things are huge. I think they're size 13, which is why it took so long to sell, but I'm glad they're gone. Not only for just to sell them, but also for the space, because they were taking up a lot of space. On to the clothes. Triumph Motorcycles shirt. I bought a couple of these from someone, and this one finally sold. I think I have a Catalina wine mixer one too, which is cool. But that one sold. This is a Project Rock shirt I just bought recently in a video, so check that out. It was at the bins, picked it up, and of course it sold. I didn't price it too high, I just wanted to move it, and there it goes. This is a shirt I've had for a while, Bonobos. I might have had it confused with something else. It didn't sell as well as I thought it would, plus it's a small, so maybe why it took a long time to sell, but fact is, it sold, so glad. Devereaux is a golf brand polo. It's a nice material, so that's why I picked it up initially. It didn't sell very fast, but it sold, so I can't say not to pick it up, but I can say that it did sell, so it's up to you if you want to pick up this brand, Devereaux. Then two big brands that always sell well. This is Dixon Flannel Company. Obviously, this is not a flannel, but it is a form and function brand, or the type that they have of these short sleeve shirts. So long story short, Dixon makes great flannels and they sell well, but anything they sell sells well as well, so that's a lot of wells. Anyways, pick up Dixon. If you see this label anywhere, grab it. It doesn't matter if it's flannel or this short sleeve kind, just grab it. And an Arc'teryx shirt, another recent pickup from the Hope of the Valley. Again, I paid I think 15 bucks minus 25%, so whatever that is, and then I sold it just now. So these shirts didn't hang around for long, but that's kind of how you want it to be. You want to pick up the things that are going to sell and move out of the way, and hopefully not linger around too long, but glad with all these sales. Alright, so we've got a nice big Savers bag full of sales. Now we just got to label them at home, drop them off at the post office, and hit the bins and keep this cycle going. Alright, so the last time there was a lot of space parking. This time there's none, so we'll see what we come into here. I think the last Monday we came, it was pretty busy, so Mondays might be their busy days. We'll see. Okay, so we spent 50 bucks in there. Pretty much filled up the Savers bag we just shipped in, which is perfect. Pretty sure I can double up the money just in this jacket alone. These go for about 200 to 250 new. I think I can get it back just with this, so nice little haul. All right, folks, just walking into Pechanga, getting towards the theater.
The Rose City Phoenix Ready Field.
What a great night of fights. Heavyweights delivered at the end there with the knockout to close out the evening. And a nice little venue to check out, so doesn't feel like work when you're riding.